The idea of Hotel Artemis is that it's a near future hospital for criminals. So if you're pulling a job in LA and you've paid your membership and something goes wrong and you get shot up and you've paid your membership, Jodie Foster will stitch you up and get you on the road. Jodie's one of the greatest actresses of her generation, one of the greatest actresses of all time. And what she brings to the movie is a credibility. You know what I mean? I'm sitting here learning from Jodie Foster. She's been making movies since before I was born. She was practically raised on a movie set. And it keeps you on your toes. I'm not going to lie to you. But what she brings is just, there's an honesty, there's an integrity, there's a credibility, and you better bring your A game if you're shooting Jodie Foster. She steps on the set and everybody knows. Dave Bautista plays Everest, who's her orderly. You know, he's probably a 260-pound tattoo-covered orderly. And I guess if you're Jodie Foster and you're dealing with some rough types, it helps to have someone like Everest along. Sterling is just one of my favorite actors on the planet. And now one of my favorite people. He just has a sense of moral rectitude that when you couple that with his profession in this movie as a bank robber, you get that really interesting combination of that intersection between legal and illegal and right and wrong. And what you get the sense is this guy may be breaking the law, but he's doing it for the right reasons. In the movie, they're brothers. And in real life, they're best friends. And you can't teach that kind of chemistry. The minute they start to do the scenes together, all the years of history that they have together immediately come in our movie. Who better to play the Wolf King than Jeff Goldblum? Jeff Goldblum oozes Malibu cool. And when you see his costumes in this movie and you hear his speech patterns in this movie, you just know. One of the things about Sofia is not only is she an incredible actress, because of her years as a dancer, she's one of the premier women at doing action. Acapulco was played by Charlie Day, who I believe to be one of the funniest people on the planet. I always think it's interesting to take somebody who's particularly known as a comedian and put them in that crime world. And he stays in the Acapulco suite, so we call him Acapulco. And he plays an arms dealer who is a bit of a loudmouth, who gets what he wants. And I think he adds an interesting spice to this stew of criminals. If I told you there was a hospital for criminals in this city, I think you'd believe me. And I think you'd really want to go inside. And what I'm hoping the audience gets is just a peek behind that curtain.